What's up? What's up? What's up? Anybody know Supo Man? That's how he always does his videos. You know Supo Man, Dave.
I'm gonna trust you on that. That it sounds like that. I have no idea.
Crypto guy. I'm gonna make Robert want to run away though, just by saying the word crypto. So what's up, everybody? I'm JoeJoeKeys hanging out here. This is our 150 episode. I hope you didn't plan anything special for me.
Oh, I forgot. Damn. I was going to get you a card, and I was going to hold it up to the screen, but I forgot.
So 150 episodes. A lot of, now we're getting into the area of like, really good long-running TV shows.
Yeah, it's like Seinfeld. It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So like, we've done this every week, mostly 95% every week for about 150 weeks now. So
it is pretty cool, Joe. It is cool to reflect and maybe shed a tear for the time spent. But got to mention the big sale going on. We got a little Thanksgiving sale. We got like 40% off in the store for all those artists that want to get the word out. And a couple of those artists who are here tonight have used those services. And look at them now. They're famous and they're on the show. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so we got Alan Dreezer here. It's a truly international show. I got him coming up in just a few minutes. Featured artist of the week. He's in London right now, so it's a little after 3 in the morning. And then we have Chan in St. Louis, co-host, past featured artist. How you doing tonight, Chan? Oh, we lost your audio.
No, he's just a quiet talker.
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me again. Great to see you yet again, Dave and Joe.
Awesome. We'll be checking out one of your new tunes later on. You're going to be helping us listen to some music, talk about it here on the show tonight. I had something I was going to say, but I can't remember what it was exactly.
Big sale in the store.
Anyway.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Everybody, hello on YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope tonight. And then later on, D-Sound and D-Tube and everywhere else, SoundCloud, iTunes. We're in a lot of places. This show goes a lot of places overall. So make sure you say hello in the comments, share this video out. Let us know what you're thinking of the music in the comments as well. And let's go ahead and listen to our first tune. This is another past featured artist who we haven't had a chance to have on the show, but I'm in talks with her at the moment to have her come on as a panel guest in 2019, but she's an Alan situation. She's in the UK, so it's quite the time difference. So she said she'd be up for hanging out with us. Elizmi Haze, if anybody remembers that name, she was our featured artist. Like I think it was like episode 20 something.
Yeah,
a long time ago, and she's been coming out with new music ever since, and she's just been growing as an artist. I gotta tell you, I love this tune. This is her new one called Lazy. We'll be right back.
Times will I think twice, asking myself, is it loving me right? Cause it's fucked up, you can't see all this stupid shit he's been doing to me. Now hold up, wait a moment, I got something to say. Surely when you love her, wanna hold her, it shouldn't be this way. Be her maker, forsake her, where she wanna go, you take her. But with me, it's never been the same. You call me a gold digger, but no, you ain't got those big figures. Funny how it's me paying your rent, and you wonder why my love is spent. You can't pay back this time that I wasted. You're making me think that I'm crazy, but baby, you know, puffing green make you lazy. Puffing green make you lazy. You can't pay back
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Those in the UK, they may be a little, may not know what that is exactly. Might get a little jealous. I don't know, but anyway, it's not the 4th of July though, so you know. That was Elizmi Haze from the UK area. I don't know if she's in London or what, but that girl's been around. We started promoting her about 3 years ago, and she's really grown a lot. Dave, do you remember?
I do remember it for sure, man. Like
that was her original single that we did.
Yeah, exactly. I actually listened to it today just to compare, and this is a big level up right here. I mean, I remember having some problems with the resonance in the low end with her older stuff, with especially, you know, with the bass, and it was just kind of buzzing on speakers when you'd listen. It's great tunes though, those old ones that we listened to. But yeah, this is much more professional, man. Like much better mixing, way better. I think she's kind of going more towards the Hot 100 type of sound, like Halsey. You got to think of Halsey here with this tune. But this was hot, man. This was awesome. Chan.
Yeah, I agree. I really liked the mix. Like whoever if she did the production or whomever was on the board that night did a really great job. Like the low end was, you know, just soothing. Like everything was soothing. Like everything was mixed really well. Like her vocals sat just nicely, right where they need to be. And then she kicked into the rap and like doubled up on the track. And I mean, it was hot, man. Like you said, it was hot. It was real cool. I dig that. I dig her sound for sure.
Sweet. So this is where we're going to bring in the man that's been up all day. Got to give Rob just a second to change over the shot here, but I'm going to just introduce the guy real quick. Alan Dreezer, we put a couple of his songs on our website to review, and Alan started coming around when the business started blooming a little bit, and it's been fun to watch his career. I was telling him earlier, and so this guy's in London. It's about 10 after 3 in Rob's already. So Alan Dreezer, welcome to the show as featured artist. How you doing this morning?
Hi guys, good morning to you. As I was saying off air, I'm not sure if it's really early or really late, but I'm here anyway.
Yep. So you're one of the few, but not the only international person that we've had on here. So really appreciate you taking the time to stay up. You know, we're gonna stroke your ego though, so you might as well. I mean, why wouldn't you, right?
I didn't get up for nothing then.
All right. So Alan, what I do here is I want you to sort of give your elevator pitch to everybody, who you are and what you're doing. You know, about 30 to 60 seconds, and explain a little bit about Unknown. We'll take a listen to that, and we'll come back, get deeper with Dave.
Sure. So I've been a solo. I was in a few bands for a number of years before deciding to kind of do the music that I really wanted to do, which is kind of electro pop. So I've been doing that since late 2016. Recorded an album over that 18-month period, released it in July. London E12 is the name, which is where I came from. And this is the current single, Unknown, which is the opening track of the album. And it was the first song I wrote for the album, so it was a natural album opener for that reason.
I really like that name of the album too. That's a really cool name. Hopefully Dave will ask you about it. So let's go ahead and listen to Unknown. Let us know what you think in the comments, everybody, wherever you are, on Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, D-Sound, D-Tube, iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever.
It's a lot of stuff.
Unknown, I'm meeting you soon. Got great expectations and nothing to lose. Unknown, I'm walking with you. Will you have all my answers or burst my balloon? You don't frighten me, 'cause you got all I need. I just wanna leave. Won't you help me, please? All I know is I have to get away, to be someone different. Don't care what people say. Just because I do this doesn't make it right. Unknown, won't you help me? 'Cause I don't think that I can find no more. heard all my screaming, you've seen my heart bleed unknown. I'm taking a chance for all the right reasons. It's time to watch me dance. You don't frighten me, 'cause you got all I need. I just wanna leave. Won't you help me, please? All I know is I have to get away to be someone different. Don't care what people say. Just because I do this doesn't make it right. Unknown, won't you help me?
Deeper with Dave. Deeper with Dave. Oh, yeah.
Sponsored by
How It Feels to Chew 5 Gum. New 5 Gum. Stimulate your senses.
Last time we reviewed your music, Alan, I remember I mentioned Hozier as a reference, and you were telling me before the show you took the opportunity to go listen to more of his stuff and become a fan. So I think that's pretty cool. But I have two new ones tonight.
Oh,
with
okay.
This song. I'm feeling this tune is somewhere between The Weeknd and Duran Duran. And that I know it's a really wide spectrum right there, but do either of those bands mean anything to you?
Yeah, well, actually, I referenced The Weeknd's, one of the Weeknd, I think it was Starboy, for the drum sound.
Yeah.
And I think the producers captured that, so that's really good. So what you got that spot on. Well done.
Cool.
And Duran Duran, well, yeah, I mean, I've loved them for years anyway. So any reference to that is good news for me.
All right, man. So you kind of said it earlier, but I was reading your bio, and you made it pretty clear that while you were playing with other bands in the past, you weren't doing what you want to do, right? So before we get into that, I'm curious, what style of music were the other bands that you were playing in?
More rock sound, so guitar based. And I've never been it was a great experience. I'm really proud of some of the stuff that I wrote with that band. But it just wasn't really me, and it wasn't really what inspired me the most. And the bands, back to like the Human League and Depeche Mode and stuff like that is what I grew up really loving. So when I kind of made the decision to step away from the band, I thought, this is my sound. This is where I want to go after. And I'm also into some people like Sohn and SG Lewis and stuff like that. They're out at the moment. They're kind of inspiring.
Yeah, man. Like Human League and Depeche. I mean, those are another ones that you can hear some of those, the remnants of their sound and your style and everything. So the electro pop type of style that's been kind of tugging at your coat strings for decades, or what? I mean, like, how long have you been playing live and writing music?
Well, I don't really want to say, Dave, live on TV, but it's over 20 years anyway.
About 20. Okay.
In different things, yeah.
So this is what I want to figure out. I'm trying to figure out going through the bio and talking to you is that, like, you've had these references, these influences, your hero bands going back to the 80s and everything. And when you decide to start playing in a band, you don't do that style. Why did you do that first and then come around the back end to your own stuff?
Okay, well, I just happened to work with it was a work colleague, and he said, what do you do in your spare time? And I was like, well, I used to be in bands. I kind of had a bit of a break from music. And he was like, well, we're in this kind of rock pop band, but the lead singer's just left. Do you want to come and just have a jam with us? And it turned into about 4 or 5 years. So it was just it was just a new experience with me writing with a guitarist as opposed to, a synth. So
well, you know what? I mean, it may be, when you look back, it might have been the impetus to kind of kick you in the arse to do your own stuff.
Yeah.
Is them pulling you into the live band. It's like, all right, I'll do it. And all of a sudden it's like, hey, this is fun. I'm having a good time here. You know what? I think I'm just going to, at some point, I'm going to just do my own stuff.
You've hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Kind of after about a year or two, it became obvious. I really loved writing and performing again, but not necessarily in that genre.
ALANDREEZER.com. That's his website. You can see a bunch of his videos, his bio, and a bunch more links to his music. How about Twitter, Facebook? Is it the same handle?
Twitter is at Alan_Dreezer, and Facebook is Alan Dreezer Official.
Great pleasure having you on, man. We're going to have you come back as a critic, hopefully, if you want to stay up late again.
I'll be back. Thank you very much, man.
Have a great day, man.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
Rob, if you're ready to cue up the new song, we got this crazy new tune called You People Are We by You People. Let's do this. Chan Maurice Evans in the hizzy right there.
Hey, can you throw me another Capri Sun?
Your second thoughts will no longer redeem what skin has bond on tax and labor. Will cost us all and sweet. To our captive people's plea, our fight may not redeem us. You people are we.
All right, so Chan and I were talking before the show just about what was going on with this new sound, man. It's like it's the dynamic is so different from his past stuff. I was hearing like some swing, some jazz, some hip hop, just so much going on there. And no one of them, I was telling Chan, you could just say, yeah, this is a X genre type of song. I mean, there's just a lot going on here.
I haven't heard a little bit of a Biggie Smalls, Tupac.
Yeah, like Tupac Lounge type of song.
You farted?
No, but Chan, explain this experiment and new sound that you're just kind of going with here. This is super cool, man.
I think I'm just kind of drawing on everything that's moved me in the past, as far as anywhere from, like, I grew up, listening to heavy metal, but we all grow and we all change. And I think what I was talking about, the subject matter, just definitely beckoned for something a little more sophisticated and a lot more, evocative of what I was going through and what a lot of people were going through in the country, especially beginning in 2016. Mm-hmm. And it, pop tune wasn't going to do it, so I needed to draw from something way deeper than, what I had done before and what I had learned from all these other bands. Like Alan was talking about, like, he and I are pretty, similar spirit spirits, you know, that way, and playing any and everything, and you do a lot of things for other people's bands, and then you finally get to write for yourself, and you know, some crazy thing. I surprised myself, to tell you the truth.
I'm curious. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I mean, Jeff Buckley is.
Yeah, the question is like someone wants to know if there's a Hindu influence in Chan's music.
I would say, I mean, Jeff Buckley is one of my heroes, and he's got like what Farfisa. I mean, he's kind of he draws from that kind of thing too. You know, I don't know that I directly said, you know, that I'm going to add that element to it, but you know, whatever he was doing kind of came through in that. I guess, you know, a lot of different things channeled that, you know.
Yeah, different world cultures kind of seep in sometimes without intention. So that's interesting to hear that comment though. But I'm curious. One more thing, like, did you create this style of music with the goal of having people listen to the lyrics more? Like, was that part of the goal? Like, to make it so interesting and strange, where it's like, hey, I got to hear what the words are behind this, as opposed to, like you said, just a pop song where maybe they wouldn't even like listened.
Yeah. Most of the music that I own, you know, if it's a disc or whatever, like I listen to the CD or the song, like, and hopefully like there's enough going on with this tune and everything else that I write, hopefully, that you have to listen to it several times. And more than not, the last thing I pick up on is like the lyrics lastly somehow. But I really hope that the lyrics kind of break through in this one, and then you just have to keep going back and picking up different things.
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah.
All right, Joe.
Yes.
Any final thoughts? You got to remind people that did you already say that you were former bandmates?
Yeah, Chan and I go way back to the late 90s. So, you know, but we haven't really hung out in good 12 years or so.
Yeah, you used to hang out in the armpit of the United States.
Person. Yeah, the butthole of America.
Yeah. Butthole of America. I mean, you know, St. Louis it's its own town, and
yeah, I don't miss it so much, to be honest with you. The only thing I miss is the people that I know. That's the only thing I miss.
Right. That's kind of where I'm at with it. I mean, I'm based here, and the people kind of keep me here, but I hope this is just where I hang my hat, you know, and I want to be more worldly, and I hope that you people kind of helps me do that. So,
well, us people will. Oh, you're talking about yourself. Okay.
I hope you people help me do this, man. Come on.
So, just real quick, let everybody know where we can find the music.
Any social, like, we're on Facebook, Spotify, Apple Tunes, iTunes, Bandcamp for sure, SoundCloud, Twitter, just, yes, all the standard places. Search You People, all one word, no E on the end, and we'll come up. We're the only ones on the web with that name, so, like, come
how you do it.
Find us, and thank you for the question too.
So I think that wraps it up. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. 2018 episode 150. Can't believe it. We'll be back next week. We are going to take a break. Just real quick, let me remind everybody, all those thousands of fans that are just,
what are they going to do when we're not here, Joe? What are they going to do, man? They're just going to be staring at the computer on Tuesday night.
To all the thousands of fans, millions almost, I think now, that are waiting for my every word. No, seriously, we're going to take a little bit of a break around the holidays. We haven't really done that yet, so it's going to be something a little different, but we're not going away. We're going to come back even stronger. Our last show is going to be December 18th. I have all the featured artists for the remainder of the year all set. And so we're going to be working towards 2019. Going to do some rebranding, going to, brainstorm some things and all kinds of stuff. We'll be back after December 18th. We'll be back in the very early days of February. So thanks to Rob Hixvideo making us look good every night. I'm actually really ugly, and look at how pretty he makes me look.
Gorgeous.
Any final words tonight there, Mr. Werba?
No, man, that's it. Ready to grab some food. It's yeah, good times tonight. Good men.
I gotta drive 6 hours tomorrow, so I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave that right away.
All right, let's wrap this up, Rob.
Silence, nothing like that for the end of the show. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll see you next week. Peace.